because this is the strategic asset that we have for people. And if the people buckle, Israel will not be able to stand. And it's not the number of casualties that we suffer, but the psychological effect of people feeling that they're left alone and there's no protection, and they'll start leaving the area. Once people leave places that we have acquired in our homeland, that is the beginning of the end of Zionism. That's a greater strategic threat than launching missiles and frightening people. And that's what they want. They want to depopulate the Negev as they try to depopulate the north. And it's the resilience and tenacity of our people. And they stand there. These are not very strong groups of population. They're below the median. Some are poverty level. But they have this belief. They have this hope that is invigorated by your support and by the fact that we stand behind them. When you're in Israel, you're at the forefront of fighting. Either we go to the army, we serve like our soldiers, boys and girls are serving now, or you're at the forefront because the real has become the front. And when you're not there, the least you can do is to stand behind them and support them. And this tapping on their shoulder or on their head saying, don't worry, you're not alone, obviates the need for them to look back and to say, well, maybe we shouldn't stay here. And every time you come to Israel, every time you come to visit these people, and particularly in the Negev, which Jennifer has taken upon itself because that's the future of Israel. If we succumb to these threats, it's not the Israeli army that is going to be hurt or our deterrence. It's the very essence of our existence. And we're a people that their very existence and their immortality is based on cherishing life. We cherish life throughout all the centuries that we live. And one last story about why I think, despite what you see today, and despite the very difficult and excruciating pain that we are going through, our people are going through with this war, and with the aftershocks and the after effects on young children who are growing with this constant threat, we still are going to win. Because over 100 years ago, some genius in the Jewish National Fund decided to invent a blue box. And in the blue box, which was on the mantle or on the table, every Friday you put your dimes, your nickels, your money, was all over Europe, was in the United States, a ritual. And what were you putting money for? Your fathers, your grandfathers, you and your son. What? For what? For life. Trees and water is life. To create life. To promote life. And that's one of the reasons that 60 years later, we're still with a blue box. Not as a fundraising thing, but as a concept. And where are the Arabs? Oh. There's an organization in Lebanon called the Islamic Resistance. They copied the system. They said, look at the Jews. They collect money for their ghosts. And that's a very good educational tool. Therefore, we are going to have a brown box, which will be placed on the mantle in every Arab house, in every Muslim home. They're promoting it. And every Friday is the holy day in the Muslim world. The kids will put money into the black, brown box. And where will the money go? To support the suicide bombers, to support their families. And this is all the difference. We have a blue box that supports life. They have a black box that supports death. That's why we are going to win. If they continue in that direction, they're going to lose. They won't have not a state and not a society. And therefore, with all the excruciating pain, we have to support life, because that's the secret for our continued existence, and that's the secret for our success, and the secret for our ability to withstand all those threats around us and make hope for peace a reality. And it says in the prayer, we repeat it time and again. Sometimes we don't understand what we're saying. Rabbi, bear with me. Say, Adonai oz le'amo iten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom. Translation: God will grant strength to his people. Strength. Then he will bless them with peace. That's the predicament of the Jewish people today. That's the predicament of the Jewish people of the future. If we have oz and strength, eventually we'll also reach peace. Thank you.